Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Timberborn with me, Dr. Munchkin. As you can see, we have a drought approaching. But last time, we're trying to solve our water crisis. We've had a little bit of issue. We do have more water now, and we are trying to, if I hide the water, we're trying to dynamite all this out to get more of a little bit of a reservoir to pump through. So this one will always be active. But we do have a drought. Hopefully it's not terribly long, and we will see if the network can handle it. We are also working on setting this up, but something of note is over here. I heard that there was a little bit of a secret little watering hole down here, which could help fill this up. We'll need to set all that up because I'll need to divert bad water away from this because a bad tide would not be good. But that could hopefully fill all of this up, which would be interesting. I think the water would actually fill this up and then start to spill out. That could green up all of this. But anyways, we're going to try to get down there today and build that, or at least dynamite that out. Hopefully we can get a little bit more wood. We do have more trees available over here and over here. We're starting to stockpile things. Just so that we can start building out this, which is our diverter. We're working on it, but yeah, there's lots of little projects going on, let's say. But as we get into this, as always, if you guys like this content, please make sure you guys like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. And with that, let's go ahead and begin. I'm just going to start doing this so we can get rid of our little metal area that was finished offline as well. So we are completely out of metals, and this is more of a we need to get down here to get over to new metals and actually build this so we could start setting up the other district. Lots of things to do, but let's see if we can't do a little bit of pattern to get down to here. And then the drought has started, so we're immediately going to pause you, and you. We are still going to pump through this one though. And then over here, let's go ahead and get some pathing. Nope, just need a single one like that. And then something like that. And then I do need to mark for demolition. I prioritize that, and these things, so we can try to get over there. And I also need to connect up this little path here. Alright. Back. Oh, it is a long drought. 60. These are getting longer and longer. We really need to start building this reservoir up. Because once we get this online as well, we could... What's the thing? I wish... See, the tube ways are nice because you can connect. You can have a 4-way tube. Whereas this, you can only connect to 2. Because I'd almost like to get something up here so I could pump this once this is up and running. But we have a new day. This should only basically require mostly planks, which I have 1,000 of, which is amazing. Gears are coming up as well. Dynamite is kind of maxed. Oh, that's part of my problem. Okay, because bad water, I am getting a stockpile as well. You were... Nope, we need to high prioritize you, bud. We kind of need... kind of need that as well. And this is... What are these? Pines? We could cut trees, mark trees for cutting. All this, like so. And then we could do a lumber flag here. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted priorities. There we go. Because we do have jobs available, so that could be a little bit of wood production. We will need, though, to build stairs, not stairs, that, in order to get down here to do that, though. All right, so they are slowly building this as well, but how are we doing on... Those are all full. We have 2 beds available. This is paused for right now just because I am concerned about our food. Now, we are getting Spatterdock online, and we did expand out our farming down here, which is really, really good. The 5-day drought, doing okay. We're finally starting to get in the wind power. Oh, the wind power. We're doing so good on power. We are gaining, which is good. So while that's running, we do have enough for the entire network. And so now we should have a job in there. And you should start cutting down trees. Perfect. And so now I can also get this pathing set up. And in fact, let's just go ahead and clear this out a bit quicker. Build another one there. Because these guys are going to get me wood, which I need to build everything in the game. How are we doing up here? Wheat flour is good because we are making bread somewhere. Yes. Carrots are also good. Sunflower seeds not so much. And grilled spatterdock is okay. Water is holding fairly well. How are we doing over here? It is going down, but this is why we're also doing this deep well. I'm glad, though, that we have dynamite because that will help expedite this, and I do like our little bridge. I am actually contemplating doing wood, a forester like this, and we'll do a little bit of pathing, something like that. Plant trees and bushes. We'll do oaks. How big is your range? Oh, you go all the way. That's amazing. Something like that. And we'll just high prioritize you, because why not? Because if this is green, we can get more wood out of that, which will help with everything. No, no, I want trees. Oak. Ah. Oh. Oh, okay. I probably can't place one there because of reasons. Coming over here, though, or we did do that, and so I want to do a bit of landscaping. Triple dynamite there. Prioritize you. Also, let's go ahead and just mark these for destruction as well and prioritize that. So I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we will... Oh, they already finished all that? Are you out of range? You're not out of range. Are you marked for cutting? You are. Oh, you guys are out of range, though. That's fine. We just do that. Prioritize the pickup of you. And then let's also do landscaping. Triple dynamite there. High prioritize that. We could build levees to divert here, so this is always clean water. And we could fill it up quite a bit. I'm wanting to get green up here. In fact, if we do that, we could even get farming all up here. But let's go ahead and detonate and see if this is not good enough. Something like you. Hopefully tomorrow we get through that. How are we doing on water? Water is fine there, fine there. We are still pumping. We are maintaining. I do want more water storage just because I am afraid of all this. And then our bad water is almost gone. That's extract. Yeah, our bad water is actually kind of gone. Oh well. And then how are we doing over here? They are building all this out now, which is amazing. Because our metals, we still have 213. We do need to at least prioritize at least 20 for that. That will be required. Wood should be coming online more. You are planting, which is good. I do have... The water level dropped enough that we do have an issue there. And actually, this is not good. And the reason is because we're going to have bad water here. So that actually might not be advantageous for us. I don't know how far it creeps. But we will... we may need... I go to landscaping, contamination barrier. Something like that. These are too far away, and they do require metal blocks and planks, which we do have tons of. We could just do a little bit of this. Not there. There. Get some pathing set up like this, and then we could additionally, because we have people available, get another bad water pump like that. Alright, and then we can increase the priority of all of this as well. But we do want to protect all that. How are we doing? Did we actually set this up? I just need explosives, which I'm out of because we are out of everything. And it looks like the 6-day drought was not a problem. Our beavers are good, so the water crises seem to have been averted for now. Gravity batteries are still supporting the entire network, and we are not blowing very hard right now. But we could expand this out. We did have a few more online. Those cannot be reached. These need planks and gears, which we could... What do these need? Planks, gears, and paper. Yep, we should just build all this. So what we're going to do, come over here, stairs, like that. Something like this. Get our pathing over here, like so. The reason we did that is so we could build a power network underneath there. So then I could get another large windmill here and here. The drought has ended, which is excellent. We'll just go ahead and connect those up there. And then let's go ahead and just prioritize all of this. Oh, those weren't even... Okay. And what do you need? Logs? Well, we don't have logs to spare right now, but we do need to upgrade the network. Okay, this should be done in a hot sec once we get some bad water online. We just need this to fill back up, and then we will be good. You can see here, we didn't deplete it too much, but it is going to help once water returns, which it will fill up here, and we will be good. And what are you guys still doing? Oh, that's right. We had all this. Well, we don't need that anymore. That was our side supply of of wood. We could actually migrate it over here, just because these are a lot of pines. I'll need to double check the area once we get that. We're just trying to increase overall wood production. We are starting to get some of the oak coming online, but this is what we want. But again, we need that bad water return, which it looks like it's finally going to start flowing over. And we did start to get that. I am going to come over here though, and we're going to set some priorities. all that. And you know what, we'll actually do that as well. Reason being is I want to make sure we capture that. The metals are mostly in here, but we are starting to get a little bit low, and prior to having metal production online, I do want to have other things. And then once this is set up, right, we can actually destroy all this and get all those resources back. So not terribly concerned. Seems we finally have our final piece of dynamite. And let's go ahead and detonate this. And there was water. Okay. Which is good. So there was a secret little water well down there. I like it. Go ahead and get that back. Now the question is, how do we want to handle bad water? And that's the question of the day. We could build a levee system here to divert it over this way, which I'm almost partial to. That might actually work. We need to figure it out. I do want to see it fill up though, because I don't know how high it's going to get. It seems that it's just filling that up and not getting any higher, which is good at least. We could build an aquatic farm up here and actually get some other items. That could be helpful. I thought the water was going to get higher though. But the bad water will be the problem. Oh, no, it's starting to overfill, so it might just take a little while. We'll give that a hot sec. We have other things to prioritize. Buildings lack materials. Oh yeah, we're out of scrap. So we'll just pause you for now. And then same with you, because we don't need you guys right now. Sorry. How are we doing on our resources? We're actually getting treated planks, which I'm happy about. And then they should be working on that. I almost want another builder's hut to handle things. And this, we did protect all those trees. Or maybe not that particular one. It's not the end of the world. But at least the others are protected. And now that this is full, we should get green, hopefully all the way back. It looks like maybe not there. Who knows? But they are planting. No more little holes, that's good. And these guys will need a little while to grow, but we will get a bunch of stuff. And they're working. I have no idea why they're working out there and not down here first, but more power to the beavers. Okay, we got a piece of scrap from something? Where'd we get the scrap from? Alright, this just, see, like planks? Planks, 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 planks. We have 1,000. Okay with planks, and gears, very much okay with as well. This is still filling up, it seems. So yeah, we are going to want a diversion project over here. And I think to do that, I probably want to come up. Destroy that. Prioritize your collection. Yeah, because this should fill up to at least this level, I want to say. And what I want to do is actually divert it off the back end over here, because this is all bad water, I think, anyways, right? Coming over here, yeah, it's just bad water. So we don't care so much downstream. Did we collect that yet? Nope. All right, getting 11 beavers with jobs now. Moving on to other, oh, I can turn, well, I'm actually not needing these on. That's surprising. I mean, I could, but it seems that we're holding our own with the one back there. So, and because of that, we're gonna actually free up some space. Like that. You need a lot of logs. So you are low priority. And I don't know what I want to do with this space right now. We are starting to get... Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it is filling up and greening up all of that. I actually want to fill this up even higher, but we do need that diverter. Okay, we did get that, so let's go ahead and demolish all of this. Yes. And you. And high prioritize that. And then we are going to get landscaping and get levees in. Like this. Something like that. And then I do need my sluices. Like so. And then we might need to build another layer. Yeah, I think I need to build another layer up here. Mark for destruction, you, and then let's get all the pathing set up while we can. Like that. Okay. Well, to support that, we are going to need to come over here. Let's go ahead and build you. Set the priority on you guys to super high. And then we're going to do some wood. Lumberjack flag. Like that. And mark trees for cutting. All of that. And we also prioritize a U. Or how are we doing over here? Oh my gosh, they're almost all the way down. That is a lot of work. But yeah, we do need wood infusion in order to handle that. You can see here it's starting to flow off the end, and if we do that, it's going to start to flow this way. So we do actually want to block this off as well. Actually, that's going to mean a redesign of this. And so this, I want to close below, close above, and depth is 4. Is that going to be good? Actually, I want it to be 3. There we go. All right, and we could actually dynamite this out too. If we really wanted, I could build those stairs and then create a super reservoir, but we do need all that set up in order to build that up. And then to support everybody too, we can actually go ahead and build pathing structure, another zipline station up here, and we can connect you to you. But I do need to get all the way over there, which requires me to do a little bit of that. All right, so we're building a new reservoir, and then also once this is set up, I could get more gravity batteries over here. Although connecting it up to the network, that's a lot of work. And luckily, we do even have more wind power over here. Very happy about that. We could expand that even more now that we've built over. We could build stairs down here, expand this out, and actually add even more gravity batteries if we really wanted to. Even one right here would be nice. The possibilities and ideas. Alright. You guys are finally doing all that, though. So how are our metal blocks? We're doing okay. I am thinking about possibly setting that up shortly, and we just need to make sure we're passing over water and other things. So just so we can start to get metal production back online. I think we do have enough metals to support our endeavors, but we do need the wood. The wood is critical. And I'm thinking this is more what we want to focus on first rather than this. And the reason is that we need kind of we need stable economy to support. Although this has come up quite a bit. Kind of happy about that. And then this is all good. They're just waiting on growing up, and that'll be a lot of wood. And then they are chopping down all of this, which is what we're getting a wood influx of. I actually want to destroy this. Yeah, I do want to destroy that. Planks is maxed out, metal blocks. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and destroy this one. Or actually both of these. And then I want to build storage, underground storage here. And you are going to be logs. And we can go ahead and prioritize you because we have all the other stuff. And then this can all be migrated up to the super storage below. Yeah, I'm okay with keeping you off though. We're not having issues with water yet. How are we doing with all our dynamite? Just need explosives, which requires the bad water. So it's just, you're working. And we do have plenty of extract, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, no, the explosives a little bit down. Perfect. So this can now all be destroyed. Actually. There we go. So now they'll come down and start doing that. That is coming online. Are we even starting to build this? What are our priorities right now for building? Since we just finished that massive project. Oh, they're going to start building this. Well, you know what? I am going to change priority. Let's go ahead and prioritize all this. This is where more of those items are going to be going. Oops, and I actually need to connect you up like so. $162, we have enough for you. All right. Bad tide is approaching. So this is bad, right? Because it's going to take a while to fill out, which is good why we're not using it right now, but bad tides are not fun. And that's why we would need this diverter. And we actually need this destroyed so I can build this out so the water will flow up and either go this way, which is why we're building out some extra little space over here so that it will just fall over and not spill back into the system. But it's to fill all of that up as a giant reservoir. And then we are starting to build that, which is good. That's all online, that's all online. I'm liking the overall system. And I'm contemplating, once they collect all, what do you mean no storage available? Oh, for planks. Well, planks probably need to slow down production. We have logs there. Planks, oh, well, you know what we're gonna do? We're actually going to destroy you and go to storage. Not that storage, this storage. And we're going to make you planks again and high prioritize your construction. Because that's 20, that's 20. I don't know where there was like 180 in there, wasn't there? We have lots of planks. Anyways, new day, new adventure. We're not actually pumping here anymore, which is good. our power is going to stop just because. Oh my gosh, look at all those beavers. That is a phenomenon. I love it. And they are actually doing quite a bit of work. But we do need to prioritize building you. Well, not right now, actually. And how are we doing on the log production over here? We're actually almost done with that, which isn't grand, but it is what it is. 43. Oh, we are starting to get logs over here, though. They are starting to grow up. We're getting more. And then these are filling up too. So we are starting to get a little bit positive, although these things are 12 apiece. So not too much. This, though, we do have a zip line available. And we could even... That is doable. But yeah, we are working on all this, which is good. That just requires metal blocks. Did we build all this? That's already all built. Crazy. Well, let's just high prioritize that one. Oh, well. Something like that. Okay. How's food? Food's fine, water's fine. Still want more of that water storage. And we are working on this. So they will build all that. I got 18 beavers now that need jobs? Oh, probably because I got rid of all those water pumpers. In fact, I really don't need these anymore. Truth be told. And I could temporarily delete this. Just because of reasons. We have tons of planks, and then we could build more dynamite in here. We do have 39, just to get a little bit more of a reservoir. I think I do want to do that, so we are going to go ahead and destroy you guys temporarily. And then we will go ahead and do landscaping. Triple dynamites all throughout there, except for you. So I can do you here, and then go into priorities and do all of this. Alright, so new day, new adventure, and the bad tide is here. And why don't you have water? Oh, it's because I built underneath them. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's really cool. That's fine. Alright, so this is a 1.8 day. This is where the issue is going to arise. As you see here, we have killed that. Bad water is flowing into here, which is not good. We are slowly building this up, though. Both locations. And then this is protected from the bad water, which I'm happy about, and we can still pump through here. And then how are we doing with the dynamite? We're doing pretty good with that dynamite. We will up the priority a little bit, just so we can maybe get a little bit more done throughout here. Oops. Yeah. And then you guys are actually done. Can you reach over here? You can. Cut trees. Something like that. That gives them something to do, at least a little bit, but we're going to need to squash those jobs in a hot sec. I'm not seeing any more unless I come all the way down here, which is quite a trek. That is not something we want to be doing. And then over here, let's go ahead and do that. Prioritize that pickup. So we are losing the wood battle over here. What do you mean can't get? I just need a log. Oh, it's because What is... Oh, that's all that. Interesting. It's because we're building all this. This is taking all the logs up. This is why we don't have any logs. Oy vey. Nothing to do in range. Okay, gentlemen. You are complete. So come back over here like so. And then high prioritize your pickup. Cleaning that up. And this is why we like that diverter system over there. So we're okay. This is still coming online. We did finish at least those metal blocks. And how does the impermeable floor go? Oh, it's already impermeable. Oh, they did the work. Okay. I like it. Alright, so we will need to turn this back on by the end of the episode. I'm just saying. And we are going to be getting that done tomorrow, so I'll dynamite that out because water is returning. Because we do have enough of the explosives there. Alright, and then how are we doing on this? It's not looking pretty. It's done, so this should start flowing in clean water. Should. And you can see here, this is what we're going to be draining, because it's going to come this way and just drain this way. It'll spill out probably a little bit, but hopefully it mainly just comes this route, fills this up, and just goes into there. But our reservoirs are fine. Not concerned about water, and this will fully solidify that. Oh my gosh, that is... How deep is this? Let's see. Oh, there's actually metal down there? And there's the one water source? Is it just one water? It is just one water source. And a bunch of metals. That's nuts. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna be a while. In fact, I want to change the priority on this to normal, so that we build all this first, because we're going to have a little bit of spillage, or it's going to start to rise, and I want it to at least drain. But this should be ready over here. Yes. So if I do this. Perfect. And then we can do a little bit of this. Priority on your pickup. And then go ahead and just script some pathing. Like that. A little bit of path like that. Let me go ahead and prioritize this because we have crazy amounts of blanks. And we will grab more landscaping and get a triple dynamite there, which we will high prioritize. Logs still the bane of my existence. Water is flowing fine. Those trees are actually starting to come back. This would be a nice... These are just birches, but they're all birches, so it's really not advantageous for me to get over there. We are working quite well, though, over here. We're actually almost completing that bit. And this is draining. In fact, I'm not seeing any contaminated ground. We do have this, though. Oh, and we did finally clean all that up, so what I think I'll do is I'll unlock a district crossing. Actually put you there. Like that. Add a bit of pathing just to connect it up. And then what do you need? Logs and planks. You know what, we'll just do a little bit higher priority. And then what we can do is connect that up. So now you'll have access to things. Then we can start building infrastructure down here. If I migrate a few beavers, we have 25 beavers available. Okay. So beavers are not my issue. I do need to build some storage over here, though. Medium warehouse. One for just food for us over here, but also long-term food storage. So we'll go ahead and get some carrots in here, as well as we have tons of berries. And then I also need, over here, we'll go ahead and build storage. We'll go ahead and build a large underground pile for now, because this is going to be a lot of wood production. About like that. Or at least a decent chunk. I want to get this whole area to be wood production. We do need this built, and then once this is built, we can start migrating beavers over there and unpause you. So we could get our new district over. District 2. This is my mining colony. So, let's just call them the metalheads for now. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. We already did the iron bean, because that was the iron teeth. Although I kind of still like the idea. So we're just going to call this the iron bean district. Why not? We'll just keep with the theme, because I didn't even name this district. Munchkin Topia. There we go. Alright, so hopefully you guys are building that. It just needs logs. Logs bane of my existence once again, just because we are eating away at them with all of that. Although that's done, these need 12. 12, you guys need stuff. Also metal blocks, which I do have enough of. And then we will be focusing solely on this once all that's done. Yeah, fluctuations in the wood down to, oh, there's 4. Is this almost done? These are almost getting there. This is a huge colony for wood production. I'm happy about that. Food is not an issue, so we can support over here. Oh, I will need housing. We'll just build small lodges for now. And then we can actually build up. I could have a little platform to get up here, and we could build on top of that. So it's not the end of the world. In fact, we could scope that out like so. Get some entertainment. Well-being, rooftop terrace. Just put that there. And then we can do a little bit of stairs like this, that, something like that. But we do need this set up, and then we can migrate those beavers over. So that requires another 60 logs. Boy, but we're building this first. So it is starting to finally come together. And with the good water in, that'll be helpful as well. And they are building these sluices, which is only planks and metal wood, so those will go really fast. All right, what else do we want to do? We got 3 baby beavers, no beds available. I could turn that on. I don't want to right now. I do want to contemplate my situation up here, though. So once I get the water level to rise to this level, pretty sure the green will extend all the way throughout here. I can actually just delete all of that. That's not required since we do have a connection. That is 56. It's not the end of the world, but I am thinking more farming up here. Our cattail dream, or the aquatic thing, didn't really happen. That's okay, though. Having more of a well here, I think, is a better opportunity for a long-term. That's 1, 2, 3. That's a decent amount for pumping. We could even just build platforms out, get down to that magical 4 to maximize the depth. But you can see here, water is finally starting to rise up a little bit because we have completed all that. Things should be, that's a weird little thing. Water should start to rise a little bit more, and now it should start to, yep, flow out this way. And we'll see this just migrate over here, which will flow this way and then come out that way and that way. All right, so there are 2 outlets. I don't want to overflow everything. Bad water we are maxed out on, which is a good problem to have, because then that way our dynamite is going to continue to be produced. We have food over there. How are we doing on our... The dynamite's almost done. Oh, no, they're missing a section. Did I prioritize you guys? Yeah, I did. Let's just super high prioritize all this. Because they are actually almost done. And then we can detonate all this. And that's always a fun way to end things. So hopefully they can get through that. Power is not an issue for the colony right now. And now we are building these up. Perfect. And these sluices are already in. Let's go ahead and build... Let's do a little bit of more farming. That's efficient farmhouse. How about you? And the problem is once I fill that out, it won't be good. But let's plant some crops. Let's just do a bunch of sunflowers. Actually, you know what I could do? We are going to do that. We're going to destroy those and pick those up as well while we're at it. And then we will destroy you. And we will put in another levee. Down there so that the water is good. All right, and then we will just do a little bit of this for now. And then for planting, plant crops. I don't need dandelions really. I'm not having issues with that. But let's go ahead and get my wheat storage should be... Oh no, we're out of wheat. Okay, definitely need wheat farm. Something like you. You do have the reach. Let's just add more wheat over here, like that. And then this will all become wheat once we build these things. Can't get the required materials, obviously. But we are building this now. And I don't know if they can actually destroy this the way it is currently, just because we do have a little bit of logs. And actually, once we build across here, we could do a little bit of lumberjacking. And then cut trees, mark trees for demolition, all this, because these are oaks. And I am good with oak destruction. Yeah, they'll be able to destroy all that. Perfect. All right, how are we doing on the dynamite, boys? We do have explosives. Those are all done back there. We just need these done here, and then we have a massive detonation project. And we still need wood, which we'll get to there. That'll help. So these guys should just be closed automatically, and you should be, yeah, you're open right now. The water isn't to that level yet, but you are open, and you are closed. And yeah, you're set to 3, which will be perfect. For right now, though, we're not doing anything. We need to finish this first and get some logs. And this is finally clearing out, which is good. All right, so what else do we need to be doing? The farmhouse could take a couple jobs. I do have 25 beavers. It does require only logs, though, which is a problem. But our wheat is going to start to suffer because of that, and this will take 3 jobs. Or maybe, you know what I'm going to do? Because I have the materials and I don't really need that, we are going to just go to landscaping. We'll just build sluices here. And then close below contamination, just so there's a spillway. So if something ever did happen, or I need to divert water, or even just open this, I can. But just because we have tons of planks, I have crazy amounts of planks and everything else. I think that's more advantageous because they'll build that. Um, and in fact, because of that, we can go ahead and prioritize these things. And then we can delete all that and add in the wheat. What is my priority looking like? Yeah, we're doing pretty good. And in fact, I do need the landscaping. I need this. And we need that pathing set up. Like so. And then once you're destroyed, then we'll be good. Alright, but we are finally starting to get there. And this is a new little well. I like it. And that greenifies this, so this looks happier. Because we like it to be happy. And they are finally doing that over there. Ta-da! So now you guys are open. Close below contaminant because the contamination is too high. So that's going to continue to flow out, which is good. And eventually we'll see that stop, and then everything will just be happy. And what we can also do is you should have reach over here if I built pathing. Like so. We'll eat up a few more of our planks. How are we doing on this guy? Not so well. It is doing decent. But water should start to be raising up, and we finally got below 5%, which means this water is fairly clean, which I'm happy about. And I don't know how the ground looks. If I go to plant crops and destroy this a little bit, it is still green, which makes me happy. And then we will go ahead and destroy that, and just go to plant crops and get more wheat in there, because we do need wheat production, and also it'll help with additional farming, let's say. We could do that. We could actually build a forester over here, and then we could get maples online, but I don't need maples right now. And you now expand over here, which is perfect. So what we're going to do is plant crops. I actually want to upgrade our sunflower game. That was actually perfect. Oh, I love it. Well, I could even do that one too. If I actually just destroy you. Then we go to plant, sunflowers, boom. You are just requiring logs. Can we destroy you? It's too far, cannot be reached. Perfect. That's because garbage. Alright, so what we will need to do is unfortunately need to build a little bit of something like that just to get around this. And then they should be able to go and destroy that, and then we'll clean that. Ah, another bad tide approaching. This is becoming very critical. It's 3 days. Hopefully they can do it in 3 days. Hopefully we get enough logs to do it as well. And if they actually get over here, then we would be good to start getting more wood. That could be advantageous to get up here regardless. Again, just need those logs. We are getting logs. Very happy about that. Injuries, not too bad. We do have plenty of medical beds available. And 18 beavers needing... Oh, look, my gosh, look at all the carrots. Yeah, we got a little bit of carrots. We also just have these guys all over the... Well, we'll have tons of berries, too. Not too concerned. Carrots, not a problem anymore. But yeah, wood is a problem. Did you guys finally finish all this? Oh, they did. Okay, alright. I'm happy about it. I'm happy. We're actually going to detonate this because I don't know how long this... we're going to wait till the day, though. I don't know how long the bad tide's going to be, and we want this to fill up prior to all that. but new day and demolition is going to be galore. And detonate. Ta-da! And so now you guys down to 5. Perfect. And so now this is going to fill up again, which also means I can do a little bit of this. I prioritize collecting you, and then we will put a triple dynamite there, and then there we go. Landscaping, a little bit of that, and prioritize. Actually, I can do both, because they should be able to reach that. Or they should be able to reach that one. That's planks. And then we can just prioritize these guys. And then that will be complete. So we have our giant canal over here. Very happy about that. This is not functioning so well. Why did you do what you did? Or rather, why are you why are you flooding? Okay, so you guys are automatically closed. And then we can have you guys open. So once this is complete, we have the diversion over here. And in fact, probably just need to auto open these for now. Has the water flow out to lower the water level. There we go. So now we're getting wheat online. We're getting all that online. Oh, we do have tons of logs too. So hopefully we can finish this. What do you mean you can't get the required materials? We have logs. We got like tons of logs. Priority. Oh, that's why. You here now. Super high priority on those. Because once that's finished, we're good. I could have actually built sluices, but that's besides the point. And you guys, 24-hour work days. I really need this done. I don't know if they're going to make it. I don't think they're going to make it. Yeah, that bad tide's going to start. It will take a little bit for the water to get up there, but we're not going to be doing so hot real fast. Oh, if they get at least these two in, we'll be solid. And actually, I need to destroy... No. That. Because that'll be filled with bad water. Someone whack that with a hammer. Why are you going around? Haha, okay, so we did finish it. Don't know how bad this water is, but it is a thing. Alright, and then these guys, once they finish this, we will be fine. But let's go ahead and turn this back down. Oops, not that. To there. Okay, so that's normal operation. It is a fairly short one. We didn't contaminate this too much. The water will dry up a little bit. Alright, and we start to see the effects, but we'll do that. So that will fill up with water again. And then this building is connected. Oh, I never connected over the top of that. Something like that. So now you guys are connected and you should have people working to get more logs available. And if we check that, yep, everything is ready for cutting. All right, and then how are we doing over here? We should have been probably, oh, we weren't filling up one of these. I do like how it's the different district has nothing, but we do need to set this up. Oh, that's why those were dying. Okay, the bad water's preventing that. I can't actually get that either. We'll just destroy it, because I'm too bothered to go do that. Lacks materials. Oh, you need logs. Logs, man. We are starting to get logs, though. Now that this little project is complete. And these guys are eaten away. And then this is all good. We do have wheat. We can actually expand wheat out over here. But at least this... Oh, and it didn't actually spill. It's just all spilling into there. Perfect. And the power network is solid. I'm actually really liking this map. It's turning out decently well, and we are starting to get logs online. This is all done, so let's prioritize these guys for logs. They were probably, yep, they were working down here. This is coming along too. But once this is built, we can set up that new district. That'll be good. And yeah, I am quite excited about this season. It's going well so far. Food is not an issue, which I'm very happy about, although wheat has become an issue, which is why we're expanding out our wheat network. And are these going to die? Drought resistance 0.5 days. Oh yeah, they died. They died. In fact, you know what I need to do? I need to actually... We'll do it. We're going to do that, and then we're going to actually do a little landscaping and get some triple dynamites all in here. And we will prioritize them. We do have plenty of stuff available, but we might need to make a little path there. But this is going to make that deeper. In fact, the triple's probably okay, I want to say. It will go a little bit lower, so we'll have another little trough here, but that will be all right. And can they get places? The question is, I don't know, just because of that. Oh, we can't go below them. Oy vey. Oh, they can actually get... That is too far, though, because I am not connected. Alright, so let's go ahead and demolish resources. I prioritize you. And then we can connect that up and actually make that a little bit better. Alright, buildings lack workers. Perfect. So this is actually done. Ooh. So migrate population. Munchkintopia to Iron Bean. We are going to... I just want... Oh, that's the minimum? How do I change minimum? Let's just do that. So now there should be... Right? Are there beavers over here yet? Beaver. Oh. There. So we do have 4 beavers. Nice. Oh. We need to unpause you. They should be working in there. We'll just have that. So this will have food available to them. We need a water tank as well. We will just go ahead and build storage. We'll get a small water tank for now. If I start to prioritize things, I would want those online and those online. But we can also start getting some lumberjacks. And then cut trees, mark trees for cutting. Something like you for now. And then let's go ahead and prioritize that. Having only one there is okay. This can be a lower priority. Alright, now we're going to start getting logs. And now we're getting storage on food. This one's the important one. We do have water available up there, but I need to store it. This is all done. You guys are working? Question mark? Water is coming back. We did do that, so let's just do this, and now these are all reachable, or they should be. See, it does do a little bit, and then we will rebuild this once we get there. Alrighty, so bad water, not an issue over here. It will divert appropriately. We will fill this up. We have a new reservoir, which is amazing. We have the district set up. The Iron Bean now has residents. Some of them don't have a home. That's okay. But we will need to get farming and other things online over here. In fact, that is going to take priority over a lot of things. So we get water storage. But the next big project for us is obviously we need to finish constructing this. This is our lovely little diverter. And what that's going to allow us to do, just delete that. There we go. And we can actually delete this as well and then prioritize your pickup. This will allow us to start working on this dam. Now we have 180. Ooh, we're starting to get more wood production, which is good. No storage left. Oh, I'm maxed out on planks again. That's fine. Yeah, it is what it is. We should probably actually increase our production of things because look, we're maxed out on pine resin as well. So we could just go into wood and get in some treated planks. How about that? Like you. But I will need to divert power over here. In order to support all that, which is something we can do. This network is very, very strong. So we can go ahead and build you, and then we will figure out. I could just, oh, I see the path. I see the path. Like this. And then we just get power on top of this. Like that. And then we have that. And then we probably want to build a little bit more production of something. That's the mine. I do want to unlock that. We do have enough for it. That will be a project over there. But let's see what other power things. Bot factory, not so much. Observatory, not really needing power. No metal production. We actually have 2 smelters, and we'll build that over there. A printing press could be beneficial. Like so, and then we could build one more thing and still divert around. So let's look at, do we want another paper mill? Actually, we could just do this. And then I'm thinking for food, we get another gristle mill like that. So now if I go to power, we do that, so that's all. That was not wise. I cannot do that, per se. Well, you know what we can do? We'll fix it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is what we're gonna do. I know we're going a little long because I'm doing all this, but we're just gonna do this. And in fact, what that requires is not me to have you. In fact, we just do you. Alright, and then what we can do is get more power. Do something like that. That. Something like you, so then I can get pathing. Pathing. Like that. This will eventually be, oh man, we need recipes? How about just books for now? That's fine, that's fine. We actually need to prioritize priority. All of that needs to be prioritized in order to get the power on there. And then we might want to expand this power network. But you guys are actually doing okay. This needs to be water. I forgot. So we're going to start storing water and other things. These beavers should be happy over here in this section. We even have 2 baby beavers. That is nuts. We'll need to build more housing into the cliff over there. But that's all completed. Look at that. Yeah, and that should work, I'm hoping. But we're going to start doing... there we go. That is now unpaused. So we're going to start that massive project. And over here, we finally have that online. We're just going to do... I'm going to pause you for now. Don't really need that. But do I have jobs? I don't have jobs available? Oh, okay. I thought I had a beaver for a job. Yeah, I ran out of beaver jobs. What the heck? Well, we have the food. We can unpause you, which opens up more positions. A bunch of baby beavers are going to come online. So we will have jobs to support these things. We can even just detonate this for now. And then what we will need to do is do all that. Get our landscaping online, some triple dynamites here, super high prioritize those, and then we can build up our platforms as we move along. But these are not approachable, and you guys are still working on that, and this should open up shortly. Are you open? You're open. Oh, well, it's filling all this up. But we need to kind of prioritize getting all this. And this is just a deeper reservoir to help with everything. And then we get a triple... Oh my gosh, it's more than a triple. Something like that. And then we prioritize you. And we keep doing that as we move along. But we go to landscaping, triple dynamites here. And yeah, wheat production is actually coming up, so that is good. We don't need anything here. It will be probably cattail flour, but I need to figure out where we're doing a cattail farm. Because I don't have that right now. Wheat flour, though, is holding with the single bakery, but I will need more wheat, hence this production, which you are producing. Oh no, you're making paper. And then you're making books for right now. I don't have any storage for books though, do I? Books, paper. I don't know where books are. Why aren't you showing me books? Okay, who knows? Anyways, we ran a little long. This is all being set up. We do have water over here. I'm happy about all of these things. And we are now working on... Oh my gosh, they've already started doing so much. We'll have to see if this gets finished next time. This will all have to fill up, and then we should start flowing water over here, which will green all of this up and allow us to get more things online. Something else that we're going to want is I'm going to want this over here, like that, and perhaps over here, like this. We can connect all this up. Oh, I didn't mean for you guys to build that, but sure. And I do need a forester, but a forester is kind of pointless for now, just because, well, we don't have water over here. But we can just set that there, perfect. And then just do a little bit of this. So we're gonna just come over here. Didn't mean to do that. Pause that job. All right, so we have builders, we have beavers. Things are coming online. Things are happening. I'm excited about this, but let's, oh no, you. Add connection to there, and you add connection to there. So this should get this all connected, and we'll have a small little network. But all right, that will do it for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. We're finally, oh my gosh, look how much wood there is. That should support this. I hope you have a fantastic day, but I will catch you guys at the next one. So Dr. Munchkin signing out.